Welcome to another week of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner of SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal, and my partner in crime all the time in his Saints jersey, Reggie Walker. What's going on, man?
What's up? What's up? Who that?
Who that? Who that got them Vegas Raiders, man? Them Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna be tough, all right?
All right.
You
You already picked us to win, so I'm not worried about anything.
I know, man. Well,
that's indirected at whatever's happening right now.
You copied my sheet. Just admit it. You copied my sheet.
We all send our picks in to one person, and it goes from there.
And we got the exact same picks.
That's not my fault. Not my fault.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to it. You didn't do it.
I didn't.
Okay. Anyway, we have recaps of so many sports that we did this past Friday. So
it was an exciting Friday.
It really was. Very exciting. Some things happened that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Some controversial things happened. But overall, it's a lot of things that happened, but we're finna get to it. Let's start with UFC like we always do. 6 fights in the UFC.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, overall, the fights was pretty good. I really didn't like the last one, but we'll discuss that as we get to it. First fight between Kevin Holland and Darren Stewart. We both picked Holland. Holland did win by split decision.
Yep.
You agree?
Of course I agree. I picked him. Yes. Should he probably had a little favor? Yeah, but I mean, I can agree with split decision. Yeah, he hung in there. And when I say he, I mean Darren Stewart. Darren Stewart hung in there. He fought a good fight. Good split decision call.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely gonna give it to Holland, even though Stewart did have 3 takedowns. That still didn't matter based off the significant strikes.
Exactly.
Strikes that Holland did give him. That made up for all the takedowns that he did.
Yep.
So, let's go to the next fight between Mackenzie Dern and Ronda Marcos. You had Marcos. I had Dern. Dern won by submission in the first round. And I'm going to have to give it to you. Marcos was trying her best not to get that arm bar, her arm getting taken off, because Dern was trying her ass. She was trying her harder to break her arm, and she just kept on fighting to the point where she couldn't fight no more. That arm bar is over with.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing really you can do to get out of something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to get out of.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know if you ever been held in that position from like just playing around with your homeboy, some shit like that.
When I was 11, 12, we used to watch wrestling all the time, and anytime a new move came on, my cousin wanted to do it. So he saw the crippler crossface, so he wanted to do that. That's something like an arm bar, but we felt like the arm bar is like too normal. I got put in sharpshooters, walls of Jericho, any kind of submission you could think of besides that normal arm bar, which is pretty normal in wrestling, but it's a lot worse in UFC.
Of course, because it's a real move.
Right, because they actually trying to break your arm. In wrestling, they just make it look like they trying to break your arm.
Okay. Glad that that's acknowledged.
But still, we didn't think of it that way. We were just trying to do the move. Yeah, I remember my cousin, he got put in the ankle lock and had to go to the hospital. Twisted his
But
ankle, sprained
well,
it.
guess what? That's your cousin's fault. He shouldn't have weak ankles. He should train from
He
from
was
4 years
he
old.
was 7 years old and his
He should
brother was
start training at
14.
4. At 4, start
Whatever.
training your ankles at 4.
Whatever.
That's how you become
Whatever.
successful.
Whatever. Next fight between Johnny Walker and Ryan Spann. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it was Ryan Spann. All right, I had Spann. You had Johnny Walker because of the last name. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Spann had him for a little bit. But when he got him down, when he was down on the ground and he put that elbow to him, it was over with. He put that elbow to him. That was a hard ass elbow.
Yeah.
That was a rough ass elbow. You can hear that.
Cousin.
You can hear that sound.
That's my cousin.
You heard that sound. I was like, damn. Yeah, it's over with, bro. Bro can't even defend himself. TKO first round.
Yeah, man. I picked that one up. I know I hyped it up just because of the name, but I significantly had Johnny anyway. It was just the fact that it was like hyped up about the name thing. But other than that, yeah, good, well fought victory. Carry on, young man. That makes you 18-5-0. So
they looking to him as in moving up to a championship bout, possibly. We shall see. We shall
see.
Speaking of somebody who can move up into a championship bout, Hamzat Chimaev. Oh, Chimaev. It's Chimaev, my bad.
Versus yeah, I know you heard it.
Meerschaert. Meerkat.
Mere shit.
He was pure shit in this goddamn fight because it lasted, what, 13 seconds? I wouldn't give it that much time. If you count the fact that they meet it in the middle before he got started.
Yeah.
Then it was just one punch knockout.
Yeah.
Knocked him out cold.
He wasn't ready, man.
He was nowhere near ready.
But I figured it though. Like, I mean, 5-0 in your last 5, 2-5 in your last 5, and your last fight was not too long ago. You should have been well trained. This last fight was like back in what last month? In August. Yeah. So, I mean, you should be ready. But clearly, you should fucking retire. Like, you just retire, please. Please retire before somebody comes in and hurts you.
He didn't get a swing off.
Please retire before somebody hurts you.
I'm surprised. Please. This should have retired him, to be honest with you. That was pretty much embarrassing.
And yeah, it's devastatingly embarrassing. Devastatingly.
That is true.
Well, you know what? Does this loss hurt his legacy?
Nah. I think his legacy already been established before that fight. I think he can only go up from there. He can't go down. Speaking of legacy, let's talk about this next fight between Cowboy Donald Cerrone and Nico Price.
Yeah.
And it came down to, before I even give you the results of this, I just want to say, man, Cowboy, you came in there, man. You fought. And I was so glad that you fought because I was getting nervous. You were getting tired. You were taking some licks too. But overall, you fought. You fought to the end. And I think Nico Price was just happy on the results itself.
He was.
Because he felt like that he lost his fight. And whenever they said it was a draw, he's like, yes, didn't lose.
Man, his corner, Nico Price corner overhyped him up because they already had told him that he won 2 rounds and like he only won
the first round. The second round I gave the Cowboy. And the third round, definitely. I could probably, I don't know, it was iffy on that one. That's why I can see it's a draw.
Split, yeah. So yeah, easy draw from me and you. So yeah, I mean I respect the decision.
Worst thing about it is that with this being a draw, this definitely letting you know that Cowboy gonna fight again.
He definitely gonna fight again. Could we possibly see a rematch?
Between Price, no, I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it
That would
definitely
be
didn't.
interesting though.
It didn't help Price. It didn't help Price at all.
Of
It
course
hurt
it
Price
didn't.
more than it helped. So he might not even. He might get dropped down a little bit based off his position, what position he was in. It might
Hmm.
drop him because of the fact that he fought a veteran like Cowboy, but couldn't do anything. Like he truly couldn't do nothing.
I mean, he came out swinging, so I
Yeah, he
mean,
can't. He started off strong early, but it looked like Cowboy. Like, okay, all I gotta do is take these licks. He gonna get tired, and I can come back in. And it
and
seemed like Nico got tired.
that seemed like what happened, but I mean, he still lasted the whole fight
Yeah, he did. He lasted the whole fight, and it looked like a struggle. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looked
on
like a
both ends.
struggle. Yeah, on both ends. That's what makes it worse for Nico Price because he shouldn't have to struggle against Cowboy. No offense to Cowboy, but Cowboy been doing it for a long time. He's getting up there in age. He is old. It showed in that fight too, but he still was able to battle against Nico Price to the point where it ended up being a draw.
Yeah,
And Cowboy didn't like that. He felt like he won. Nico was just happy because he didn't lose.
I can almost agree with that.
All right, let's get down to this last one because I got something to say about this one. All
Mm,
right, last fight between Kobe
I ain't got nothing to
Covington
say about this.
and Tyron Woodley. We both picked Tyron Woodley
Hmm.
and we lost. Fifth
Yep,
round knockout to Covington.
yep,
This fight was terrible. I don't know
yep.
what's going on with Woodley, but he need to get it right. He need to get it straight because he did not look like any bit of the Tyron Woodley we know before. Not one bit.
Very true.
And to Covington, you are lucky.
Good win.
You
Good win.
you are lucky.
Good
Because
win.
now, yeah, it was a good win. But
Okay.
now you done put a target on your back, bro. For real, for
Well,
real.
from
From the
like how
post
he came
golf
out.
for the post
Yeah,
game, the post
yeah,
game interview, you
yeah,
put a target on your back because
yeah.
it didn't sound right. Which you have your own opinion. I understand about that.
Of course.
Entirely, you had everybody got their own opinion, freedom of speech, First Amendment, which we understand. But it did not look good from a post game interview. You just fought a black fighter in which you beat. Then you brag about Trump. And then you talk shit about a person that you can't never fight. What the hell
Yep,
LeBron got to do with this?
yep.
Look, I'm a LeBron hater, and I still ain't gonna sit there and tolerate something like that.
Facts.
So now I can't wait till your next fight. And
Hmm.
I hope you fight a champion. I hope you fight somebody that's higher ranked than Tyron Woodley. And we gonna see how you have that same energy when you take that L next time. Cause
And
you
guess what?
better
And guess what? I don't care if you black or white.
I don't care either. Cause that ain't got nothing to do with it. What it got
They
to
ain't
do
got
with
nothing to do
is
with
the
it.
fact that you had that little energy and you wouldn't
Yep.
have had that energy if you'd have lost this fight.
So keep that same energy and win next time. And you do that,
Matter of fact, keep that same energy and become the champion. Then you can talk that
yeah,
shit. But don't
yeah.
talk that shit as a contender trying to
Fact,
fight for that title.
facts,
Talk that shit as a champion. That's when I want to hear it. I want to hear that shit as a champion.
facts. I mean,
So
you 16-3 right now, but at the same time, let me hear that next time.
let me hear that as you fight the
Um,
champion.
Fight in December with that same energy.
I want to
Yeah,
see that. I can't wait to
yeah,
see that.
yeah, definitely.
I can't. Matter of fact, people know your name now, bro. People know
Hmm.
your name now, bro. And all them people you said, them fake woke people, them fake woke athletes, they gonna remember this. because that's one thing the internet does not do. Forgets. Internet never forgets anything that's
Never.
been said or anything that's been done on social media. So
And
now since you've thrown that
remember,
out,
remember his fans too.
yeah,
His
oh yeah.
fans.
But trust me, people will talk shit way more than congratulate you on social media. And that's one thing he gonna have to look at. And I don't want to hear that energy about, well, I feel bad, everybody talking down on me and things of that nature. Because you did not have that energy when you won that fight Saturday night. So I want you to keep that same energy and be feeling good after the fight when you lose next round. Because
Not to mention,
I'm guaranteeing it. Your next fight is a L. Trust and
not to
believe.
mention, not to mention that this is Monday. He fought Saturday, and he publicists. Nobody has came out and apologized for that statement that he made. No,
No.
nothing
And
has
they
been
and
done.
they and they ain't. You know they ain't. Ain't none of
Which
them
which
people
is cool.
apologists.
Which is
Ain't,
cool because we
ain't no
used
problem.
to it. We used to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, cool. Let's just see what happens next time. Next time your fight coming around.
Kobe Covington, I remember that name and I will mark it down. So best believe that. All right, let's move on to the next sport, which is baseball. MLB.
Yep, yep.
MLB. Let's go to baseball. We like 2 weeks away from the end of the season,
Playoffs coming up.
and it's a lot of people fighting for spots. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
real
important to
interesting.
win. It's
Real interesting
very
right now.
important to win right now. All right. So first series was the Braves versus Mets. I said Braves sweep. You said Braves 2-1, right?
Yep,
You got it. It was 2-1. We lost Saturday bad,
yep.
but we came back and won Sunday. So
That's
it's
my
2-1.
2-1 week victory.
Yep. 1 and
One
0.
of my wins for the weekend.
1 and 0 right now. All right, let's move on to the other one. Blue Jays and the Phillies. Now, you said Blue Jays 3-1.
Yep,
I said a tie. Because
yep,
I always go with a tie normally when it's 4 games. End up being Phillies 3-1. Told you Blue Jays been tripping, man.
yeah. So ultimately, we both lost. So
1-1, I'm 0-2. All right. Let's go to the next one. Between the what was it, the Brewers and the
Royals.
Royals.
Yep.
We said Brewers 2-1. We both
Yes, we
agreed,
did.
right?
Yes, we did.
End up being a sweep. Brewers swept that ass. And that was good for them because they needed that. Because they right there at the
Yeah,
bottom trying to move up to the last spots in the playoff, in the
yeah.
wild
They
card.
trying. They trying. I don't know. Like depending on their schedule in these next couple weeks, it's it's looking iffy if they can get in.
Yep.
If they can stay healthy, I think that they may have a kind of good approach to the playoffs. But other than that, they they can pretty much count their losses.
Yeah, I mean they as of right now, they are only two they're only two games behind for the last spot in the playoffs.
Yeah. So
They got a
with
chance.
their remaining what was it seven games? Is it seven?
Now it's 50. That's 40. That's 53. Yep, it's 7. You're right.
7 games. All right. So yeah. I feel like that they can maybe make a push, but other than that, if they can, like I said, remain healthy and just stay on the same path that they on, because I mean we'll win some, we'll lose some, but I feel like if they can just stay on that winning streak, regardless if they lose a couple,
Hmm.
and I do mean a couple like fucking two.
Right. They need to go 5-2 these last 7. Go
Right.
to
Like other than that, like your chances are done. But you know, I feel like they got a slight chance. So
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see about that. We'll know more about it after this week. Then we could really
definitely,
depend on that.
definitely.
All right. The next one was between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. You had
Yep.
Cubs 2-1. I had Twins 2-1. Twins went 2-1. My first win. I am 1-3. You are also 1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did bad this week.
Yeah. On baseball,
Yeah.
that was. I don't, I don't think it was really just us. I think it was the teams.
I always blame the team because the team should have
Okay.
won. The team should
They
have
should have
won
won.
and they
Right,
didn't win.
right. Like it's not
I
me.
always blame the team. Not me. I didn't pick wrong. It's
Right.
just results are wrong.
You should have did what you're supposed to do
Yep.
when you had the chance to do.
Yep. You damn
Damn it.
right. You damn right. Last but not least, the cheating ass Astros going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So who you got in that one? Well, you had D-back sweep.
Yep.
I had Astros 2-1. It
Yep.
was Astros 2-1.
Yep.
So I ended up winning two. I was 2-3. You was 1-4. Both suck.
Yep.
Both suck
Yeah.
in
Both suck.
baseball.
But you won
Yeah, barely.
because obviously you're more polished than me in baseball.
Yeah, with a 2-3 record. That don't sound
Okay.
good. But
Well,
we made up
you
for it
still
in
won.
this. We made up for it in this sport right here. College football. Now, in college football, we had 5 games in which
Yep.
we basically picked the same game except one in all of them. I don't know why we had one different, but we'll see the results on that one. First one between Louisiana and Georgia State. Now, we both picked Louisiana, but we
Yep.
did not think it would be like this.
No, we didn't.
We did not think that they would beat them by 3 in overtime.
Did not.
They was looking bad at first. The second half, they actually came back and played better. But still, they almost lost to Georgia State. So I don't see them keeping a top 25 spot too much longer. Especially now since the SEC finna start.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Of course
Yeah,
not. I was just gonna ask you like how much do you think they was gonna drop? But
it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna
okay.
matter what record. I mean, what they'll be in the top 25 still this week. But
Yeah, this week because
but
the whole
after this week, when the SEC plays, they out.
yeah, definitely. Like after the poll comes out, so yeah, they out.
Yeah, they'll be out.
Definitely agree.
Next one is between Appalachian State and Marshall. We are Marshall. And we are Marshall was the team that won 17-7. Appalachian State, don't you ever think about being in the top 25 rest of the year. You are eliminated. You lost to Marshall.
They gonna get back in before the end of the season.
No, they're not.
They get back in the top 25 before the end of the season.
No, they're not.
Shot bet.
Okay. I'm gonna have to put this in my notes because I'm gonna throw this piece of paper away sooner or later. Now you said Appalachian State will be in top 25.
Yes, before the end of the season. They get back in because obviously they are forced out after
Yeah, they
this
forced
loss.
out after this loss.
Yeah, but they get back in before
Okay.
the end of the season.
Okay.
Shot bet.
Shot bet. All right, I got that noted. All right,
Yep.
this next one was a shot for you because Miami versus Louisville. You wanted to brag about how good Louisville is, and yet you had Louisville beating Miami by more than 20,
Hmm.
and they lost by 13.
Yep.
Shot bet. Lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go ahead and grab that.
As I say, we can hold off on it.
I'm saying, do you want to hold off on the shot bet, or
We
should
can
I
hold
take it
off
now?
on taking the shots until Friday. We can do that on Friday.
All right.
Because I also forgot that you said that Woodley was gonna knock Covington ass out by the second round or submission, and that didn't happen. So that's two shots. So
Let me go ahead and get this shot.
you you want to wait?
Nah, because I'm not finna take two shots on one show. I just simply refuse to do it, and that's my moral confidence on that.
But don't worry. I'm gonna be there with you, man. I'm gonna give you support from the screen. Let's throw my support to you. Your shot support. All right. So Louisville did lose that one. Next one. While you waiting on your shot, between UCL versus Georgia Tech. Of course, you did not pick Georgia Tech because they are from Georgia, and
I'm not
UFC
ever
did
picking a Georgia team. Probably like never ever.
never ever again. All right,
I'm not
so
picking Georgia.
so
Ain't they cursed?
that's including the Braves.
I'm never picking any team from Georgia. They cursed. And this is my shot.
All right, go ahead.
Um, yeah,
We'll say that's for the Covington, the Woodley knockout by the second round.
yeah.
That definitely didn't happen. All right. Last but not least, we got Pittsburgh. They took on Syracuse.
Yeah,
And Pittsburgh did win. They beat Syracuse. We both predicted that. I thought they would beat them by more than 11, but I don't know. I guess Syracuse. No, Pittsburgh was struggling at the first half. I remember that game.
there were.
It was a very low scoring game. They actually scored to take the lead in the second half, in which allowed them to be able to win. So, yeah, that's how that happened. All right. That's it for college. Now let's go pro. NFL. NFL.
In which I don't owe a shot in.
Yet.
Well, I said that we would agree on every game for a shot.
That's true. You do not owe a shot for that.
Right.
However, you did say on Friday that the Rams versus the Eagles, that will be under 46 points.
Yep.
It ended up being 56 points. So that
Yep.
was over.
Yep.
In which the Rams won 37 to 19. So that equals another shot for old Reginald Walker.
That just lets me know how bad the whole division is.
That division is trash. We have beat both of them.
Like, how do you allow that many points
we
in
have
the
beat
game?
we beat the hell out of them. Man, Carson Wentz, like when Carson Wentz and Jared Goff got drafted, that
Trade block.
that first year, everybody was like, man, the Rams made a huge mistake getting Goff. Wentz is clearly better.
I remember that.
Now it's looking like, well, the Rams, all right, they did okay. They still gave a little bit too much for him, but we can understand. Wentz, on the other hand, the fuck you gonna do with him? Is it time for Jalen Hurts? Is it time to bring Hurts out there? Is that the reason why they drafted him in the second round?
I mean, I don't. It seems that way. I don't know.
You know it. You know it's bad, Reggie, when it's no crowd at the game, but yet you still get booed for throwing an interception. How? How is
And
that?
on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot.
Damn. The
'Cause
people
that's
that
terrible.
the people
That's
that's doing
terrible.
the fake crowd noises will still boo your ass without a crowd. That is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That happened. He got booed.
Yeah.
Definitely got booed. All right. While you getting ready to take that shot, go ahead. Take that shot. All right. Let's move on to this next game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. And boy, we both picked the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys did win. But boy,
Yeah.
that was a lucky ass game.
Yeah.
The luckiest game I have seen in a long time.
Yeah.
They was up 15 with like about less than 5 minutes to go. That's pretty much, in our group, I always say, in the NBA, if a team is up by 10 points, that's a contender. With less than 5 minutes to go, it should be a guaranteed win, right?
Should be.
To, to
Should be.
me, to me, this is something similar. If you up by 2 scores, which is like 15, so 14 plus, with less than
Well,
5 minutes to go, you should be able to finish that game if you're a contender.
yeah, we talking about football, yes. Definitely. Yes.
The Falcons is not a contender.
Okay. But you got them beating us. Just
Uh,
like you got us beating
once,
the Raiders tonight.
once I got y'all. They beating y'all once. They can fix. Matter of fact, first of all, they need to fire Dan Snyder. I mean, yeah, was it Dan Snyder?
Yeah.
Whoever the coach is. No,
Yeah. Dan. That's not his last name. No, that's not his
it's,
last name. But yeah, it's Dan.
I know it's Dan.
It's
He
White
he
Dan.
he
And I'm
needs
not
to be
being
gone.
racist when I say that.
He needs to be gone. Cause how you give up two times a lead plus 20 like that? How you do that?
First of all, should have been fired after the Super Bowl.
Dan
Second of
Quinn.
all, yeah, Dan Quinn. Second of all, what have you done since then?
Pretty much nothing.
Since the Super Bowl. You
Pretty
made it to the Super Bowl. What have you done since then?
pretty much nothing.
Okay.
No playoffs. No playoffs.
Out of there.
Yeah, he needs to be gone. I think he made the playoff one time and went to because they beat us in the playoffs. So yeah, I think they went to. Nah, they went to the Super Bowl that year. Since then, they ain't done nothing.
Exactly. Like since then they have done nothing.
That's right.
But you still keep your same personnel around. No, no. Start over. Him. Gone. 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 Head
Even
coach. Gone.
even Arthur Blank should be gone.
Blank should be gone. Yes.
Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But
And I'm not just saying as a division rival. Blank gone. He should be gone. He's too old to still be controlling anything. Gone. Get rid of him.
okay,
Start it over. If you think you have a new approach to it or whatever, implement that. If not, consistently fail.
that's true. That is true. Cowboy fans, kiss my ass. Y'all barely won that game. If they were smart enough to get on the ball on the onside kick, they won. I don't know what the hell they was thinking, letting the ball go 10 yards. But y'all lucked up on that game. Just know, y'all should be 0-2. But y'all did get the win, so y'all are 1-1. However, your division is trash because the other team that is 1-1 is a football team. Not saying a football team, That's their name. Football team. They are also 1-1. While you got the Eagles 0-2 and the Giants
Yeah,
0-2. Giants just lost Saquon, so you can pretty much wrap their season up. And
yeah.
Falcons are just pretty much the Falcons. Well, not the Falcons. The Eagles, pretty much. I don't know. They trash because the way we beat them was ridiculous. But hey, who knows? Y'all can beat each other up. Y'all still be trash. So it's starting not to look good for that record that I gave the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah,
What about that Saints record?
that what?
Saints record 10-6.
Oh, that's looking good. That is looking good. But we'll talk about that later. All right,
Okay.
next one is between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We both picked Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh did win. Drew Lock, hate that you got hurt. Cortland Sutton, I believe you're hurt. A lot of injuries
Yep.
that happened this past yesterday. But yeah, big bitch ass Big Ben looked pretty good. He looked pretty good that game. Still don't see them winning the division. Still don't see them number two yet. But as of right now, they are number two.
Okay.
They are number two. So
Okay.
hopefully they can hold on.
And do exactly what I said they was gonna do.
No. We
All
shall
right.
see. We shall see. Now, this is what I predicted. Arizona Cardinals. They took on that football team and they
Okay.
beat them. Kyler Murray, how is he looking?
We both picked them. Um, Impressively good over the Washington football team.
Now that same football team did beat. Oh, they beat the Eagles. Never mind. All right.
All right.
But they did beat the 49ers the week before. I mean, last week. So that was impressive. Not this week, 49ers, who got a buttload of injuries now.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate for them. And I
Yeah.
hope everybody get, return to game speed. But I I think that the 49ers will kind of be okay.
No. Everybody else in that division is 2-0.
I think that their record will kind of be okay, meaning that of course they'll come below 500,
Which I
but
have.
a 79 record is not bad, but it's like, what else can you do for me?
Nothing. That division is tough. I done told you. The Seahawks is balling right now. You see what the Cardinals is doing right now. My Rams are 2-0 regardless of the fact that we beat two teams in the NFC least. That's three teams with 2-0. They're in fourth place with 1-1. So it's gonna be hard for them to climb up to move up against those three teams. But hey, who knows? Things can happen. We shall see because they got to fight.
Right,
They got to at least play the Rams twice. They got to play the Seahawks twice, and they still got one
right,
more game against the 49ers. So that's
right.
that's 5 games. Hopefully they do
It's a
something in the
lot of
5 games.
losses. That's
Yeah,
a lot of losses.
we'll see. We
A
shall.
lot of losses.
We see. We shall see. Speaking of
All
losses,
right,
let's go to this last one. Baltimore Ravens.
all right.
They did beat the Houston Texans, but I did make a prediction and I was clearly wrong. I thought J.K. Dobbins from last week will be able to bounce back and have 100 yards total in running and passing. I mean, running, rushing, and receiving.
Yep.
And he ended up getting 61. So I was shot. This is my shot for that. I'm going to take it. Whew, not bad.
No chaser. Oh shit, you already did.
Right. So I'll do another one if you want me to. I ain't mean to
No
chase it though.
worries. No worries.
I ain't mean to chase it.
No worries.
I ain't mean to chase it. Let me do it. Repeat. Repeat. No chaser. I ain't mean to chase that one though. You like that game though? Ravens look good, or the Texans just look awful?
Um, Ravens look like they are complete.
They look good on defense and offense. That's no lie.
Like complete.
Yeah, they look good.
I don't see nobody outside of us coming out of the NFC. They can fuck with them. Like
Oh,
for real. Like
oh damn. It's like that. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's end it on this note right here. We had a lot of injuries in the NFL. We know that.
Yeah,
So many injuries. A lot of people got hurt. Some people
yeah,
have been reported out for the year, like Saquon Barkley, I believe Nick Bosa, um, Christian McCaffrey, out 2 to 4 weeks. Um, I think Drew Lock is pretty much out 4 to 6 weeks. It's a
yeah.
lot of injuries. Which team suffered the most according to injuries in your head?
Uh, it got to be 49ers, man.
Yeah,
You got two on both ends.
yeah,
That hurts. So
yeah. I agree on that.
I'm like, at this point in time, like, what do you do?
Next
Like,
man up
what do you
mentality.
do?
That's the only thing you can do. Next man up. That's pretty much it.
I agree, but like, what do you do?
Ain't nothing else you can do. You think it's because we didn't have no preseasons?
Yes,
Okay, I agree on that too. So that showed right
definitely.
there that preseason does matter, and that you should have.
Preseason matters, man.
Well, but people have always been complaining about how many games and things of that nature. Now they see why.
Preseason matters.
So I don't think that. Well, I did predict that preseason would not happen anymore. Based off what happened in week 2, we would definitely have preseason next year. Might not be 4 games, but I believe 2 would be good enough. So we definitely can see that.
That's what I said this year. But
They didn't do it. They just wanted to go straight to the season.
yeah,
And you see what happened with that.
yeah.
All right. That does it for our show. Wednesday, we will have more topics. We'll have another episode, and we'll talk about sports like we always do. What you got going on, Rich?
Um, I'm trying to incorporate um different methods into the whole thinking out loud thing, but we'll see how it go.
Okay.
We'll see how it go.
Okay.
I like the concept, but it's like the grass. Like I'm not sure if y'all appreciate it. I don't know. I really don't know. But 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 what I'm gonna do is I'm put it out there. So like, fuck it.
Yeah,
So
just put it out there. Let them figure it out.
yeah,
I agree, 100%. I got new
yeah.
content coming out tomorrow. One of them is very funny. The other one is a recap of the Rams game against the Eagles. Get my celebration on and get ready for this coming up week against the Bills. Let you know how I feel about that later on this week. So besides that, everything good. You always see right here my Twitter, also Facebook, SoReal Studios, SoReal, YouTube channel, SoReal Studios. Click, like, and subscribe to the channel. Always make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you to the listeners out there who listen to us on the podcast. We're on 7 different stations. Appreciate y'all on that. And that's pretty much it. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, man. Y'all have a good one.